So have you ever been to a vegetable or a fish market, the wholesale one, where you get a lot of options to buy and you get excited to look at everything that is selling in the store, in the open market, and you go and look at the produce and you check the prices and you move to another shop and do the same thing unless you know that yes, this product, this quality will have this kind of price. Then in the process it takes almost like an hour or so just checking out prices and checking out the produce. Have you ever felt that you have lost that interest so much because you have seen so much of produce that you don't have the zeal of buying a lot of things? In fact, now you want to just buy things what you really require and move out of the place. Has it ever happened with you? Because it just starts getting overwhelming when you're spending so much of time in a very crowded place and there's so much of product and produce there. Now imagine if you go to a store or maybe a supermarket, think about your favorite supermarket, like maybe a Lee Marsh or a Needs or a Food Hall or any one of them like this, where they have neatly stacked the vegetables, the fish section or the meat section, and they have really labeled everything nicely. Everything is very well displayed, neatly stacked, and you go and check it out. And maybe there's a coffee shop there too. Now I'm telling you why, because it's happened with me. Whenever I go to Food Hall, I just want to be there. It's not only just going and buying what I need, but I want to go and check out what's all new they are doing, what all new that I can try from there, because it's such a great experience. I can go and have a little break of sipping some coffee there and then again getting up and then going out for shopping there. Now what happens is that no one is trying to sell me there. I have my time to go and look at the things which is available. I have a little bit of time to relax and go and shop again. Now you might be thinking, Tanmaya, this is not the reason we were looking at this video, because you said you are going to be talking about the 3 mistakes most fashion brands make while selling online. Yes, I am coming to that. I remember my promise. I share this example because I want you to take this in mind while you are thinking about your social media platforms and your website, because most of the time when buyers come over to your social media or your website, they are seeing that you are leading with product and price a lot. Now what happens is that when there's only product and price, when you walked into a fish market or a wholesale vegetable market, you never felt connected with a shopkeeper that I want to go and buy from him only. You went and checked out prices. So there's no connection that you build when you are there coming and you're just showcasing product and sale or price discounts or things like those. The second thing what happens is that because you have been leading with product and price, they move to your competitors because algorithms just suggest that these are the things, these are the other places you can check out to see where they can get something maybe at a better price. Now doing whole competitive analysis, a lot of times when they're not very in need of the product, they might get exhausted and may just push back their buying decision, because now they have overwhelmed themselves with product and they're not in the buying mood. The third thing which actually happens is that because it's all product and price, they haven't felt any connection. They don't become your loyal customer. So what is happening? You are actually sending your people, your target audience from your website or your social media to the other places. Now, if this resonates with you, then you understand that you don't need to lead your social media with a lot of product, with a lot of price advantage or a sale, because that might be just once in a while transaction, but you are not really building loyal customers for your brand. And if you don't have loyal customers, then it's going to be hard for you to sell, because every time you're going to be spending a lot of money into marketing. Plus, you will never have data as who is your loyal customer. I hope this example has helped you understand to avoid the 3 mistakes or to understand the 3 reasons why your customer does not want to come and buy from you, because they don't feel connected. They go and check out the competition which is there. And the third, which is most important, is that they don't find anything interesting in your website or social media that they stay connected with or stay hooked on to. If you want to know how to build an e-commerce strategy that makes more sales, then maybe click on the link below, because I'm doing a free masterclass on the 17th April at 11 a.m. and you can join it to understand what it takes to build a winning website that gets you sales. Thank you for listening and thank you for learning, because you and your business are both worth it.